What's going on YouTube? Trey Sabaki here, or Theo. I wanted to talk about my animation studio. If you don't know, this is going on my gaming YouTube channel as well. But if you don't know, I have an animation studio. I've been doing it for almost 2 years. Have I released something? Not yet. A lot of things have gone up and down. What has happened was when I first started it, things went up really fast. We have a lot of people wanting to be voice actors. We had a lot of people who was really good with the art. We had a lot of people who was tier. Thing was, I was a beginner. This was an idea that I had. I have stories and the envisionment on what I wanted to do in life. This was a part of that. Previously, I've made, mangas. I haven't drawn, but I've made a lot of stories. I have one that's called Nova's Universe. That's what it's called out there, but I switched the name to Dimension 01. But no one knows about that just yet. But that's something I was working on since I was 14. The thing is, a lot of it kind of hit me all at once. And I made a Discord server, and people piled in. Everyone wants to help. Thing is, I have no funding. I can't pay anyone. I can't do anything. I can only say, hey, whoever works on the project or worked on the project that was released, I can put you in the credits. If monetization came about, then I would obviously, call you, and we'll talk about monetization and splitting the income and stuff like that, and what I would do, so on and so forth, whatever. But a lot of things happened, and it happened to crash really bad. I wasn't sure. It was a lot of people in there, and there was a lot of people who wanted to help, but I wasn't sure who all was actually there and who all wanted to see if it'll pop off first and then want to be there. And from my perspective, me not knowing a lot and a lot of people knowing others, I wanted to make sure that everyone felt involved. And that's one thing I've learned. If I were to do it again, have a small select group of people who will rock with me until it gets up. Because when you have a whole server with over, I think at the time I had over 200 people in that server, it is going to get stressful. It got really stressful. On top of that, school, work, life was hitting me. This was just some part-time fun. This is something I want to kind of how I do my YouTube. I do my YouTube a lot more seriously now, like gaming videos and stuff like that. I do that more seriously now. But when I took that break, it was because of school. Every break that I've had, it's always because of school. I'm getting those calls, hey, you're not going to school. But on the other line, hey, your YouTube's really doing good. Hey, you have this idea. Hey, you're doing this. You got this, meetings here, this. But I keep getting that call because I don't have my high school diploma yet. So I get that call, he's not making it to school. He's not doing this. He's not doing that. Now I put it down. Now I look like a loser all around. I'm still going through it. It's as if high school just isn't for me. Getting the diploma, getting the GED, it's not for me. I'm still doing it, but it's really as if, that's not my thing. It's not my cup of tea. That's not what I was made for. And anyway, I do have a story. It's a short film. I'm going to start off with short silent films, see who wants to put their music on there. Again, I can't pay nobody for nothing, but I know it'll probably be a lot cheaper if I were to pay someone than to animate and all that. Me, I'm going to do the drawings myself. The type of drawings that I like the 1950s, 1960s Walt Disney type of animations. That is the type of drawing style. What I decided to do, I've taken some courses for the free ski, of course, online, some really good sources, but obviously you have like the line, technique, practicing that. But what I've decided to do, where is it? Other side. Oh yeah, because I was drawing on the back of it. So I drew, Aristocats is one of my favorite Disney movies. And I saw their, what is it called? It's not the final print. I forgot what it's called. Again, I'm an amateur. But basically, this is kind of this is what I drew, which is really good. Hold on, that angle was kind of pissing me off, but I'll show you a picture. I'll show you a picture of the comparison, but it's really good. I need to master my craft. I'm not good at drawing people or animals, but I know drawing scenery is going to be really easy for me. Obviously, due to the fact that like the scenery, I've got it pretty down packed. I've learned about the type of sketches that I do, but I purposely do these type of, one line. I purposely do those because I like the way that the sketch looks to the art. That's my type of style. The sword and the stone, how everything's kind of sketchy. That's what I like, and that's what I'm going for with Malt Moon Studio. The whole purpose is to bring back that old school Disney, but there's a more type of realism to it. So I'm not sure if it'll be for kids. I know it won't just be like necessarily horror and like thriller type of stuff, but it'll be all over the place. Point is, this is how I want it to be, and it crashed a lot. It really crashed bad, and I do have things I invested into myself, into drawing, stuff like that. I have a sketch pad so I can sketch it and make the animations and stuff like that. I can bounce a ball pretty well. I learned how to do that. I think the main thing I need to focus on right now is drawing. I am going to go to school whenever I graduate, hopefully this next year. If I graduate next year, I should be going for the summer or the fall. I should be I'm doing animation, basically. And I'm going to master that. Especially, I think this is a form of work that I can sit and do. And because I've always had this thing with work, working a 9-to-5 regular, it doesn't sit right in my soul. And a lot of people, oh, you're lazy. No, it's just the type of work that I'm doing. This is an everyday. Nothing is different. I'm standing. The communication that I have to do, it's not my thing. And I know if I were to get put out there to do it and force myself to do it, I would either quit or I will be fired. More than likely, I will be fired really fast, because the way that I am, I can communicate back and forth and do this, that, and the third. But if it's talking about someone's food or, hey, I'm gonna, it's just the same pattern. I have OCD, ADHD. I'm pretty sure I'm autistic. I'm dyslexic. I've got a whole spectrum of terrible things that make the way that I want to do things, I can't change it for anyone. And so instead of having to deal with it later on, we're going to fix it now. So I do my YouTube. Wanted to do success. I've been making YouTube videos since I was 11. We don't talk about that though. But yeah, a lot has gone on. And I've learned a lot from my experience with, I know I can market Malt Moon pretty well. I did it, and it gained a lot of traction overnight. But I'm going to take a step back, learn some things. I'm not going to wait till I start college to try and start up the animation studio. I'm doing it now, because why wait? Why wait for success, I'm doing it now. So there's a lot of things that has gone on and a lot of things I'm doing. Also, I know I was supposed to do a gaming video today. I'm kind of down in the dumps. I don't really feel up to par, and I will be damned if I give a fake reaction over a video and stuff like that. I like my stuff to be genuine, and I'm kind of different like that. So yeah, that is what's going on. I am still doing Malt Moon because I am going to post this video over there on the official YouTube. I am doing Malt Moon, and I am going to take it seriously. But right now, if you are going to start an indie animation studio, know what you're doing. Probably a lot of you who search up this thing probably do know what you're doing. But do not get a handful. I mean, you can get a handful of people, but do not get a huge variety of people. especially when you have no funding. You can't pay everyone. This project, I wanted Moon to be, I've selected a handful of people, and once Moon takes off, this select handful of people, this is what they wanted to do. This is what we wanted to do. This is how we wanted to live. Everyone, this right here is my friend group, basically. That's what I wanted to start Moon off with, but so many people joined. I wasn't sure who was being real. At one point, someone was like, "Oh, you know, I was working with them. They were pretty cool people." They were like, "We're trying to work on a project, and we had characters drawn up and stuff like that. We had to get it into the animation process, and making a story for them." And then I get hit with the, my lawyer says, and I'm like, wait a minute. I said this plenty of times. This is for fun. This is if you have the time. This is, hey, you're bored, you're good at something. Maybe you want to get your foot up in the ring, but you don't have any ends. If this takes off, you can damn sure put it on your resume. So even if you don't get to pay that moment, you can damn sure put it in your resume. But yeah, I was like, okay, people are kind of tripping out right now, so let me shut it down. But that's what I did. But yeah, I'm gonna keep you updated, and I'm probably gonna fly solo with this one until I complete a few. Once I get the first animation out, then I'll see what I can do. But until I get the first animation, until I can, fix my craft, and that's supposed to be Thomas O'Malley, I think, and that's Edgar. Yeah. This is the Aristocats. I think I said that, but yeah. Once I want to do it myself, and then seek help to find whenever I want to make projects longer. Because I know, I know, it's me, But like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.